Hello my darlings, it's Nikki here, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to create this beautiful halo braid. I think this is the perfect summer hairstyle. It's so easy, so effortless, and I love how weightless it is. I feel so free and so refreshed because there's no hair touching my skin and it's out of my face, which is perfect for those hot summer days. So to recreate this hairstyle, I only clipped in a few wefts from my fancy hair extension set. If you're going to be using clip-in hair extensions to recreate this hairstyle like I am, I'm going to show you exactly how I clip them in to make sure that they stay hidden and your hair will be long enough to braid so that you can wrap it all the way around your head. If your hair is already naturally long, then you don't need to worry about this step, but for those of you who are going to be using clip-in hair extensions like me, you definitely want to know how I clip in my hair extensions to create this halo braid. So if you want to know how I created this beautiful bohemian halo braid, please keep watching. For this hairstyle, I'm going to be using just a few pieces from my 240 gram set of fancy hair extensions because I'm just looking to add extra length to my braids rather than volume. I will be clipping in 2 2-clip wefts and 4 1-clip wefts total. So what I'm doing here is separating my hair into 2 sections down the middle and the back, and I'm clipping away one of the sections so that's out of the way for now. With the working section, I'm separating a horizontal section at the nape of the neck and clipping in my first 2-clip weft. To make sure that the clips are secure and they don't start to slip out of my hair, I'm making sure to move the clip in a circular motion against the roots of my hair. What this is going to do is create a little nest in my hair so that it's going to be easier for the clip to grip onto. So once I've clipped in my first 2-clip weft, I'm going ahead and separating another horizontal section just a little bit above the first one and doing the exact same thing with another 2-clip weft. In my hair extension set, I have 4 1-clip wefts, so I'm going to use 2 on each side. All I'm doing is clipping in the 1-clip wefts directly into the hair, so I'm not clipping them into the roots, I'm clipping them into the hair, and what this is going to do is add a little bit of extra length to the braid. I'm going to go ahead and clip in my remaining wefts into my second section exactly as I did on the first side. You'll notice that my hair isn't blended right now, and that's totally okay because I only used a few wefts from my clip-in hair extension set. Because we're going to be braiding each section into a braid, it's not important to blend the hair extensions with your natural hair. Another tip I wanted to mention for girls who are recreating this hairstyle on straight hair like I did, you might want to use a molding wax or some kind of serum that is going to keep your flyaways away because I didn't do this, and as you'll see at the end of the tutorial, I do have a few flyaways sticking out of my braid, which is not a big deal if you're going for the more bohemian effortless look, and you can always use a wax at the end of the hairstyle to get those down. But if you can use the wax before you start braiding, that would be ideal, and I wish I took my own advice. We can just pretend that I didn't have any flyaways, okay? Okay, so what I'm doing with this side is separating it into 2 sections, and I'm starting to braid a fishtail braid. You can essentially braid any kind of braid that you'd like for the halo braid, but I decided to go with the fishtail braid just to make it look a little bit more intricate and give it a little bit more visual interest. So to braid a fishtail braid, all you have to do is take a thin strand from the outside of one of the sections and cross it over that section and combine it with the opposite section. And you're just going to keep repeating these steps on both sides until you get to the end of the hair that you're braiding. Once you get to the end, what I like to do is gently pull out on the sides of the braid with my fingers to really fan out the braid and make it more chunky and more boho looking. Once I pulled out my braid to my liking, all I'm doing is securing the end of the braid with a small hair elastic. I'm going to go ahead and braid the exact same fishtail braid on the other side. Alright, so now that I have my 2 pulled apart fishtail braids, I'm going to start wrapping the fishtail braids around my head to create that halo braid. I'm picking up my left braid first and I'm wrapping it over the crown of my head, and notice that I'm taking the ends of the braid and I'm tucking them behind my ear and behind the second braid just so I can disguise them better. And then I'm going in and taking some bobby pins and pinning this braid in place. After I pinned the first braid in place, I'm taking the second braid and I'm wrapping it around the back. Once I wrap it around the back, I'm doing the exact same thing with the ends and tucking them into the first braid so that they stay hidden. I'm making sure to pin the entire braid down really well so that it doesn't move around. And if you have any flyaways or pieces that are sticking out, now would be a good time to pin those in place as well. Once I pin down both braids, what I like to do is go in and pull out some more sections around my face just to frame it and make this hairstyle look a little bit more effortless and cool. Alright my loves, so that's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this hair tutorial. And it just started raining and thunderstorming outside. Probably not the best time to be doing a summer hair tutorial when there's like thunder and lightning and really bad rain happening outside. Yeah. Please leave me your comments and feedback and any suggestions for future hair tutorials that you may have in the comment section below. I always love reading them. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please be sure to do so. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted here because there's a torrential downpour happening outside my window right now. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Subscribe to my channel to make sure you never have another bad hair day again.